Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. I'm Mr. Twister WX, and in today's forecast, we have a lot to talk about. So today we had a no thunderstorms forecast by the Storm Prediction Center. Tomorrow there is a marginal risk of severe weather for portions of the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandle, along with portions of extreme southwestern Kansas. This does come with a small 2% tornado risk, which includes the cities of Altus, Oklahoma, Pampa, Texas, Vernon, Texas, and Elk City, Oklahoma. 5% wind risk, which includes Lyon, Oklahoma, Altus, Oklahoma, Liberal, Kansas, Pampa, Texas, Woodward, Oklahoma, and a hail risk, which includes the same cities as our wind risk. Taking a look at Monday, the day 3 outlook, we have a much larger marginal risk of severe weather stretching from extreme southwestern Missouri and southeastern Kansas, along with much of central Oklahoma and eastern Oklahoma. This also extends into west central Texas. This includes the Dallas-Fort Worth Metro, the Oklahoma City Metro, the Tulsa, Oklahoma Metro, all these areas. We will likely see all hazards possible with this threat. Moving on to our current day 4 outlook, we have an enhanced risk of severe weather, 30% risk, stretching into portions of southeastern Missouri, central and eastern Arkansas, northern Louisiana, central and northern Mississippi, along with extreme western Tennessee. We will see all hazards possible on Tuesday, damaging winds, damaging large hail, along with strong to violent tornadoes. We will get more into the specifics of this event later in the video. Moving on to our day 5 outlook, we have a 15% slight risk of severe weather for portions of southeastern Georgia, eastern South Carolina, central and eastern North Carolina, along with much of Virginia, portions of New Jersey, along with the Washington, D.C. area. So we will also likely see all hazards possible with this threat. Taking a look for tomorrow, Sunday, March 2nd's marginal risk of severe weather, we do have some SRH in place in the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandle, along with western and southwestern Kansas. Taking a look at the Cape during the peak of tomorrow's forecasted mini event, you can see in southwestern Oklahoma we have Cape reaching up to the 700 and 800s, with most areas around 200, 400. So this is some lower amounts, but this will be able to support the environment, and we cannot rule out an isolated tornado or two, along with some isolated damaging large hail and damaging severe gusts. Now, in terms of Monday, in terms of Cape values, in central Oklahoma, near the Oklahoma City area, there's a line where we see Cape above 1,000 joules per kilogram, in some areas reaching up to 1,300 right there. So that Cape will support instability in the environment and make these storms more favorable to produce stronger tornadoes. Now, if we take a look back at the day 3 marginal risk of severe weather for Monday the 3rd, you can really see why the Storm Prediction Center has implemented this. If you take a look at our storm relative helicity, you can see in central and eastern Oklahoma, there is quite a lot. You can see that in this darker pink and whitish color. This also stretches into Texas and the Dallas area, and this is a very similar footprint to the marginal risk. So that is one of the main reasons why this risk is in place. You can be looking out for all hazards possible. So that means tornadoes, damaging large hail, and damaging winds. Now we are going to talk about Tuesday. This is going to be the biggest severe weather day of the week. This is a potential severe weather outbreak where we have all hazards possible. So there is an enhanced risk of severe weather in place, which we talked about in the beginning of the video. We're going to talk a little bit about why it should not stretch this far north and how it has been shifting. Originally, the enhanced risk looked like this, but it has been shifting further north. But if we take a look at some of the Cape values, you can see there is little to no Cape in some areas where this stretches north, whereas further south in Louisiana, southern Louisiana, there is well above 1,500 joules per kilogram. Now, if you look at the same area on the outlook, there is only a 15% slight risk of severe weather. I think they will move this further south and potentially further to the west in terms of the slight risk of severe weather. Whether or not it will be upgraded to a moderate risk of severe weather is still debatable, but I think it is safe to say right now that we will not see a high risk. This could change though, so be sure to look for my next forecast. After this forecast video, there will be one more forecast before the event, either tomorrow night or Monday night. But moving on to day 5, Wednesday, we have a 15% slight risk of severe weather. So we are going to take a look at Cape, SRH, and all of those for Wednesday coming right up. Unfortunately, I will have to wait until the next video to show the SRH for Wednesday, as currently it is not reaching that far out and I cannot see that far out yet. But taking a look at the Cape off the coast of South Carolina, Georgia, and northern Florida, there is Cape well above 2,000 joules per kilogram. That is a lot. But on the shore where we are seeing that 15% slight risk of severe weather, there is Cape ranging from 200 to around 600 joules per kilogram. So tornado risk might not be the main threat with this. It could be damaging winds. It will likely not be damaging large hail. It is still sort of too far out to tell, but there will be more updates on Wednesday as we get closer. I will likely be making another forecast Monday night. That will be the last one where we talk about Tuesday before that is there, and then we will talk about Wednesday as that gets closer. Whether or not I will be able to go live for these is still questionable. Tomorrow I plan to go live for our marginal risk if necessary. Monday I likely cannot. Tuesday and Wednesday are still questionable. But as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. These next few days, make sure you're staying weather aware and you have many ways to get weather alerts. And yeah, hope to see you all in the next one, and thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.